To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy air government have been capping, not just now but for a long time. A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead. They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, lil bro. They tell us that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country. They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort. Chat, is this Prime Minister serious?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't really talk in those. What it do? Homies, what's up? Chat. See the backwards cap. I'm not capping. Alright, I just figured I would do a video message because most of you would probably watch a video message as opposed to reading my page message that I would write to you. So let me dive right into it. But I've also included some cool words that I feel like you kids would associate with. So the lesson is actually titled "We Outside." Like, I know you're supposed to scream that "We outside," so that so that's part of it. And I guess we're really in the thick of it. It's also the background song for this message as well. So let me dive into the lesson. This is the second part of the Crucible that you will be reading, and we will go over as a class once I come back next week. There are a few things I want you to focus on. All of the 44 questions I'm asking you are all guiding you towards the main topics we'll be breaking down and that you'll have your 10-page paper on. And that will be tribalism, this idea of us versus them. And this is interesting because I think that we've come so far ahead of the people in Salem who are burning witches. However, are we so different because we still have a very tribal mentality when it comes to our political beliefs? Republicans versus Democrats. Democrats are right, Republicans are wrong. Republicans are more moral, Democrats are immoral. I mean, depending on who you speak to, people have already chosen their side. So we're going to discuss that in the context of the Crucible, how, what's the word you kids use? Ops are created. And how is this idea of tribalism? How does it stem from the abuse of power and the fear of speaking up for yourself, and also the fear of being outcast, and also the fear of digging deeper and thinking critically and going against the grain? We'll talk about that in the context of Proctor, who will play a major role in our discussions, and also when we talk about gaslighting and how people in power often gaslight the public, we'll talk about Abigail, who plays a crucial role in that discussion as well. I feel like there should be a word I use here for you kids to feel like I've connected with you. I'm not capping. I'll stop yapping, and I guess it's time to put the fries in the bag, bro. Let me move my hat this way because I saw somebody do it in a rap video one time, and let me put the $4 grills back on. Alrighty, that's it. Bye.
Well, I know that you were once a police officer.
I was part of a special task force of very young-looking cops who infiltrated high schools. How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
So I'm glad you called me, Mr. Donaghy. I checked with my contacts on the force and got you this free pamphlet.